Open the door, please, Amit.
Thanks, lad.
Hello, Mr. George. Do come in. Oh, what a storm.
Where do you want these tambourines, Miss Harper?
Over there, please. The children are helping me to sort the music room. The storm's right overhead. It sounds like the school's about to take off.
Oh, something's hit the roof. Better check in case the tiles are broken. I'll pop up to the attic and look.
Stand back, music monitors. Be careful on that ladder, Mr. George.
He's disappeared. Can we go up too, miss?
Certainly not, Amit. Mr. George, are you okay up there?
Like I thought. Some broken tiles. Flying branch, I expect. Here's a bit of tarpaulin to cover the hole. Oh, hold on. What's this?
Are we safe, Mr. George?
Oh, yes, Dina, don't worry. Whoa, look what I found. Covered in dust.
A big box. It looks really old.
There's something written on it. Property of the Mudlarks Choir, St. Martin's Primary School, Mile End.
Mile End? Where's that?
The East End of London.
So what's it doing in Swindon? Can we see inside?
Yes, Aisha. Open it, Mr. George. Oh, look.
What is it?
It's a treasure trove.
What? A postcard of a lady? In an old dog's collar?
There's a shell. And a bit of cloth. And a baby's dummy.
I reckon that's a rabbit's foot.
That's disgusting.
It's a lucky charm. My grandma had one of those when I was a nipper.
Look, here's a songbook.
Miss, there's some writing on the inside of the lid.
Well, read it out, Aisha.
The year of our Lord, 1940. This box is the property of 6 Mudlarks from St. Martin's Primary School, Mile End. Today we have all been evacuated.
Evacuated.
Evacuated. What does that mean?
Moved away from a dangerous place to a safe one.
We have all been evacuated, so we are leaving our precious things and our favourite songs in this box. Please remember us and sing our songs again. Cool.
Oh, it's a time capsule.
A what?
A time capsule. You put important things in it and then leave it somewhere safe for people to find in the future.
Well, I never.
How fascinating. Look, there are names against some of the songs in the book. I think we should tell the whole school about the Mudlarks treasure.
Why were they called Mudlarks, miss?
Well, long ago, poor London children waded in the mud by the River Thames to look for lost things, and anything they found, they'd sell to keep themselves alive. They were called Mudlarks.
Sounds horrible.
They were brave and courageous with tremendous spirit, so I suppose the choir was named after them, as well as the tiny bird that sings so beautifully.
I wonder what happened to the Mudlarks.
Was it fun being evacuated?
It was really tough, having to leave your homes and families and everything that made you feel safe. Poor little blighters. And so, school, because war has been declared between Britain and Germany, tomorrow, Saturday the 2nd of September, is Operation Pied Piper. The whole school will leave London by train and be evacuated to the countryside, safe from the threat of German bombs. Remember, gas masks and small suitcases only. You will be given rations for the journey, and a label with your name is to be pinned to you. Don't lose it, or no one will know who you are. Mrs. Reeve and I will accompany you. Any questions?
Where are we going, sir?
That's top secret, Vera. We won't know until we arrive.
Who's going to look after us, sir?
The good people of the countryside will be there to choose who will go and live with them. You must keep cheerful and brave.
I'm scared.
Then let's keep up the school tradition and use a song to set us on our way. Over the hills and far away. Very suitable for this occasion. Thank you, Mrs. Reeve.
Billy. I'll be thinking of ya. You go along with Al.
I don't want to go, Mum.
I'm scared too, Billy.
Come along, boys, up onto the train.
What a nightmare, Mr. Lewis. So many children in every carriage.
And no toilets, Mrs. Reeve.
Oh, I hope they find good homes. What's in the box?
Songbooks. Couldn't bear to part with them.
I know how precious they are to the children.
Mrs. Reeve, I'm excited. Can we eat our rations now, sir?
Not yet, Vera.
Are we nearly there, miss?
No, Victor, we just set off.
How much longer, sir?
Please, miss, I feel sick.
Oh, quick, Billy, get your head out of the window. No, not on the floor.
We've arrived at last. Swindon Station. Listen, children. Once we're off the train, we're going to walk in crocodile formation to the billeting station, which is somewhere called Wroughton School.
Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Evacuees arriving. In you come, children. That's it. Name?
I'm Mr. Lewis, and this is Mrs. Reeve. These are the children from St. Martin's Primary School, Mile End, London.
Welcome to Wiltshire. I'm the billeting officer, Mrs. Parry. All the evacuees are to line up against the wall over there to be chosen by the householders.
Lord, they smell disgusting.
Reckon they've all wet themselves.
Don't look so sad, mudlarks. Before you line up, let's show the kind people of Swindon how courageous you can be and have a final song together.
There's a piano over here, Mr. Lewis.
What song is it to be? Yes, Mavis.
Please, sir, we should sing Men of Harlech. My dad says it makes him feel brave.
Very well. As our parting song, and for all the servicemen and women fighting for us, Men of Harlech.
Raise your voices, mudlarks.
Now, children, it's time to line up. But take a songbook with you as a reminder. One day, when the war is over, the Mudlarks choir will be together again.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the children to be housed, so please take your pick.
No wonder they call themselves mudlarks. They're all filthy.
I'll take that one.
Has anyone checked their heads for lice?
He's big and strong, I'll have him.
Her over there.
Those two?
Everyone's gone. Isn't anyone going to take us, Mr. Lewis?
I'm sure they will, Victor. Don't cry, Mary. It'll be all right.
You won't leave us, will you, sir?
Not until you found a home.
Just 6 of them left, Mr. Lewis.
No one wants us.
It's not fair. All we've got is our songbooks. And an empty box. I loved it when we was all singing together.
I know. Why don't we put something special in the box and bury it? Whoever finds it will remember us.
We could choose our favourite songs, so they'll get sung again. What about it, Mr. Lewis?
Well, I don't see why not. I can mark your names against your songs, then put my book in too.
And we must make a wish. Mine's that we'll go home soon.
Oh, here's the box.
Who's going first? Mary? Choose something precious. Not just any old rubbish.
All right. My name is Mary O'Brien, and I'm 8 years old. My mummy gave me these cockle shells to take with me for luck, so I am putting one in the box, as it's very, very special. My song is Cockles and Mussels. It's from Ireland, like her. Can you mark it for me, sir?
Of course. Page 33, Cockles and Mussels, for Mary.
Thanks. I'm keeping this other shell to take with me.
Now, children, this is Mrs. Briggs. She's come to choose one of you. What about this little one? Won't you not take her, Mrs. Briggs?
She's very small and thin.
Mary has had TB, but she's over it now.
Let's see your label. Mary O'Brien. Well, you'd better come back with me tonight. I'm Mrs. Briggs. Take my hand.
Take it, Mary. Don't be frightened.
What are you holding so tightly? A shell. Oh, just throw it away.
No, it's mine.
Oh, it's all right. Keep it if it's that important.
I want to go home. Please, sir.
Go with Mrs. Briggs, Mary.
Come along, Mary. Let's get you back to Avebury. Oh, try to cheer up. This is my home. Oh, look, there's Tiger. He's my cat. Oh, he likes you.
Do you live on your own, missus?
I do now. My daughter Joy is all grown up and helping the airmen in the RAF. Oh no, put your gas mask on. Come out from under the table. We need to go outside to the shelter. Where are you going now? Stop panicking, Mary. Oh, it's stopping. Thank goodness, must have been a false alarm. Come out and I'll make you some cocoa. That's a good girl. I was scared too, you know. Why are you all wet? Oh dear, poor little mite.
I want me mummy.
I know, my darling, but I'll look after you, I promise. You can stay here with me and Tiger, and we'll keep each other safe. Goodness, you're still holding that shell.
It's my cockle shell. Me mummy has one too, and maybe she's holding hers and thinking of me like I'm thinking of her.
I'm sure she is. I'm thinking of my daughter.
Can we sing a song?
A song?
To make me feel better.
What would you like to sing?
Cockles and Mussels, like we sing at school. I will see her again, won't I, missus?
Yes, Mary, I'm sure you will. Now cuddle up and let's sing for your mammy and for my Joy. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly.
Mr. Lewis. Here is a pot of tea for you and a few biscuits for the children while we're waiting.
That's not enough. There's 5 of us left.
Mavis? Thank you, Mrs. Parry. That's very kind. Share them nicely, please. Right. Mudlarks, who's going next?
I'll go, sir. My name is Billy Freeman. I'm 9 years old, and I'm putting this bit of shirt in the box. It tore when I fell off my bike, but I kept it special, because it's magic.
Don't be daft. It's just a bit of old rag.
No! All this shirt's magic, and my wish is to go to the fair.
What are you on about?
Scarborough Fair. The song we sing. I asked my mum what a cambric shirt was, like in the song, and she said it was a shirt just like mine.
No, in the song it has to be sewn without any stitches. That's why it's magic. Your shirt's got stitches.
But my mum said my shirt was magic, and I believe her, so there.
Take your shirt off, Billy.
No, nurse, I won't.
Whilst you are billeted at Cricklade Manor, you will do as you're told.
No.
You've taken everything else off. Let go of your shirt and get in the water.
What is it?
It's a bath. You must know what a bath is.
We wash at the sink with a flannel. I ain't getting in all that water. I can't swim.
You won't drown. I'm here to look after you and I have to get you clean before you can get into bed. You're absolutely filthy. All the other children went to sleep long ago. Please get in the bath.
Can I keep my shirt on, nurse?
All right. All right.
Oh, it's hot. I'm going to get boiled like a bleeding egg.
No, you're not. Just sit down and relax.
Oh, what are you doing?
Scrubbing you with soap. Then the dirt will float off like magic.
That's because of my shirt. It's magic, see, and that's why I ain't drowned. Like in the song, Scarborough Fair.
Keep still, will you?
They all went to the fair. Percy, Madge, Rosemary and Tim.
Who?
In the song.
Those aren't people, they're herbs. Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme.
What's herbs? When we sing it, they're boys and girls, like we is. Percy, Madge, Rosemary and Tim.
Here's the towel.
Oh, I'm freezing now.
Well, take off that wet shirt and get into your pyjamas. Look, I'll put it next to the bed to dry so you can see it.
Okay, but can we sing the song, nurse?
I beg your pardon?
Because if we go to Scarborough Fair, it'll be all right. There ain't no war there. Just magic and all sorts of good things will happen. Please, nurse, then I won't have bad dreams.
Well, we certainly don't want that. Come on, back to the dormitory, chop chop. It's time to snuggle down.
Thanks, nurse.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair?
Mary
I found in my pocket, children. I saved my ration for today.
We need 4 more song choices for the box.
That's right, Mrs. Reeve. Any offers?
I'll go next. My name is Alf Carter and I'm 11 years old. I'm putting in my lucky rabbit's foot. I keep it in my pocket when I play football. I really miss it, but this is important.
Thanks, Elf. And I bet your song is, What Should We Do with the Drunken Sailor?
Yeah, that's right.
How did you know that, Victor?
'Cause me and Alf's in the same football team, and we always sings it when we want a match.
Makes us feel happy. There. To bring us all luck.
Hello, boy. Mrs. Shand send you?
Yes, sir. I'm Alf Carter.
How do you do, Alf? I'm Dr. Bell. Get on with the job, you boys. Less chatter. Not the best place to be billeted with Mrs. Shand. Did she shave your head?
Yes, sir. In the garden.
Thought you had lice, eh? Oh, miserable old biddy. And burnt your clothes too, from the looks of it. Those trousers from the Mayor's Fund?
Yes, sir.
Man, they're far too small for you. You're a tall laddie for your age. How old?
11, sir. Nearly 12.
You're a bag of bones.
Hey, you Vacky! Go back to where you came from.
Yeah, go home, Baldy.
Be quiet, you two, or you'll get a clip round the ear. Take no notice, Alf. They'll soon stop.
What are you all building?
It's an Anderson shelter. A safe place to hide when the bombs start. We're putting up shelters in everyone's gardens. Give me a hand moving this steel panel, will you? Heave ho, and up she rises. Oh! Good lad. You're skinny, but you're strong. Now hold it still, that's it. Now when we've finished, we'll put a blanket over the doorway to keep the black out, and some earth on the roof to grow veg. Mighty cold at night inside there, I tell you, but we'll try to make it cosy. Planks on the ground, a bed, and some candles. One more panel, and we're done. Come on, Alf. Heave ho, and up she rises. Oh, there! We've done it. One Anderson shelter.
Heave ho and up she rises. Like in that song.
That's right. What shall we do with the drunken sailor?
That's my favourite song.
Is it? I'm sorry you're having a tough time. What else do you like?
Football.
Do you indeed? Hear that, you lot? Big Alf here loves football. Want to join the Durrington Village team, son? We need a goalie. You'd be perfect.
Me? Really? Yes, please, sir.
Then you're in. You're a braw young laddie. You'll show 'em who's who, eh? Come on! Let's meet the rest of the team. Here, take my cap. Keep your head warm. Just alone until your hair grows back.
Thanks, Dr. Bell.
Is there any more chocolate, sir? I'm starving.
No, I'm sorry, Mavis. It's all gone.
Ah, Can I go next in the box, Mrs. Brief? I've been waiting ages.
Yes, go on then, Vera.
My name is Vera Sutcliffe, and I am 10 years old. And my special thing for this box is this dummy, which belongs to my baby sister, Elsie.
A dummy?
What's wrong with that? It's really precious, because it's all I have to remember her by. And my song is Speed Bonnie Boat, because I sing it to Elsie to get her to sleep. And my wish is that Elsie keeps safe from the bombs and never gets hurt, because I love her very much. Please, please keep her safe.
Come on, girls, dig. Oh, don't stand there looking stupid. Oh, how am I supposed to tend the farm with you lot to look after as well as 4 kids of me own?
I can take the baby for you, Mrs. Morris.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Vera?
Yes, Mrs. You can trust me.
Very well. Here, take him. Janet, you take Alice and Martha to feed the chickens. Phyllis, take the twins to scrub the milk churns. I'll stay here and dig the potatoes.
There, little baby. What's his name?
Frank.
Hello, Frank. I love babies, Mrs. Morris. We've got baby Elsie at home, but she stayed in London. She's too little to travel. I know what to do. I can change Frank's nappy and give him a bottle and play with him and sing him to sleep.
I suppose we could give it a try. Well, I never. He's stopped crying. He seems to like you.
Oh, he's lovely. Hello, Frank.
Sit on the garden bench and see if you can get him off to sleep. I'll get on with the spuds.
Yes, Mrs. Oh, baby, I'm going to love you so much, but I can never love you as much as Elsie. Shall I sing you her favourite song? It's all about a prince and his friend Flora. They're sailing far away from the war to where it's quiet and peaceful. Listen, baby Frank, this is for you and Elsie.
How long have we got to wait, Mr. Lewis?
A few more minutes. Then you'll all get your billets, I'm sure.
And come on, Mavis, quickly. Put something in the box.
All right. My name is Mavis Green and I am 9 years old. And my special thing is this.
A postcard of Jean Harlow?
Why not? I waited ages at the cinema to get this. She is my favourite film star. My song is Dashing Away with the Smoothing Iron, all about this man singing to his sweetheart about how nice she looks, getting her clothes ready. That's my wish, to wear lovely clothes every day like Jean Harlow and be a film star. And I'm going to make it bloomin' well come true.
This is the child you chose, Betsy? I said I would only take the girl.
Yes, ma'am, it's a girl.
What is your name?
Mavis Green, missus.
I am Miss Hamilton, and this is my maid, Betsy. I am a maiden lady, and I have not the slightest idea how to look after a child, but I will do my best to help our country win the war. I take it you have washed your hands.
She has, ma'am.
Very well. Sit down and help yourself to dinner.
What dinner?
There. Lift the tureen.
The what?
The silver cover.
Oh. That looks horrible.
Eat it, young lady, and mind your tongue. Sit up straight when I speak to you. In order to earn your keep, you are to help Betsy with her duties each day. Then you may listen to Children's Hour on the wireless. Do you like the wireless?
No, not much. I love the cinema. The last film I saw had Gracie Fields in it. We had to queue up for an hour to see it. Did you see it, Mrs. Hamilton?
Miss, and no, I do not approve of the cinema. Who's that?
It will be Sid, ma'am.
Ah, yes, of course. I employ a washing woman in Salisbury, and her son returns the washing every Wednesday. That will make a suitable job for you, Mavis Green, to take the washing bundles down on Sunday evenings before the cathedral service. Now, get down from the table and go to the kitchen.
Which way? This house is so huge.
Follow me.
Afternoon, Betsy. Clean washing on the table.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello, young miss. What's your name?
Mavis, and you're called Sid.
That's right, I am too.
I'm going to bring the dirty washing to you on a Sunday.
Are you indeed?
Yes.
That's the easy bit. Then there's all the ironing, plus the starching and folding and putting everything away in the wardrobes and making up the beds.
I'm never going to do any of that when I grow up.
I beg your pardon?
I've decided I'm going to be rich and have lots of machines to do everything. I'm not going to stay at home like my mum and just wash and iron all day long.
Hark at her.
Well, you're a cheeky one and no mistake.
I'll go to the cinema every day and be like Jean Harlow and have beautiful clothes to wear and lovely food to eat. That dinner was horrible, just a mouthful of gristle.
You ungrateful hussy. You should be glad you got anything.
How old are you, Sid?
Mind your own beeswax.
I think you're gorgeous. I think I'm in love with him.
You can't go talking like that. You're far too young.
I've seen all about love at the cinema.
Then I'd better watch out. I'm off, Betsy. See you next week. Bye, little un.
Bye, Sydney. See you on Sunday. Can't wait.
So that just leaves you, Victor, the last mudlark.
Will you write on the box, sir, to explain it all? And hide it somewhere?
Of course I will.
How about above us, up there in the attic?
Yes. Remember to put the songbook in, miss, with all our names in.
I will.
Smashing. Right, here goes. My name is Victor Bevan, and I'm 10 years old. My special thing is this. My dog's old collar. He's called Lucky, and he's my best friend, but I had to leave him behind. So I brought his collar to remember him. I wish he was here. So my song is The Raggle Taggle Gypsies, 'cause in the song, The lady's wild and brave and runs away. That's my wish. So that I get back home to Lucky. Please. Right, Pongo, get behind this bush. We should be safe here. Now keep still. There's Mr. Percival and a policeman coming up the road. Well, they've come to find us. We should have been back at the billet ages ago.
This is the second time he's run away, and this time he's taken the bally dog with him. Keeps trying to get home. I locked him in the attic, and darned if I know how he got out.
Needs a good hiding if you ask me.
Oh, he's had plenty of those. Now, which way?
Over the bridge, I reckon. Come on, Mr. Percival.
Righty-o.
They're going the wrong way. Ha! Now all we have to do is get back to the signalman's hut, wait for the London train, then, when it slows down, hop on board, and we'll be back home in no time. You can meet Lucky. He's a dog like you. And I never want to see the countryside again, so... to you, Mr. Percival, and to you, Mr. Policeman, and to you, Mr. Hitler. Come on, Pongo. We're going home.
Collar was the last thing in the box, Miss Harper.
We've looked at all of it now. What happened to the evacuees? To the Mudlarks Choir?
I wonder, Sam. I hope they got home safely after the war.
Me too.
It was a brilliant idea to leave the time capsule.
What would you like me to do with the box now, Miss Harper?
Well...
I know, miss. Why don't we all put some things in it, and then Mr. George can hide it away again in the attic, so we'll be remembered too.
Oh, what about a song, too? Those Mudlarks all put in a song.
Oh, you're right, Mr. George.
And we should share the box with the whole school.
And then get everyone to sing the song to remember the evacuees.
Yes!
And that, school, is the tale of this battered old box found covered in dust in the school attic with hidden treasures from the evacuee children of so long ago. So, from all of us at Wroughton School in 2016 to the Mudlarks of 1940, we honour your memory. The music monitors have chosen a special song.
The Wild Rover.
It's all about coming home safely.
After a huge adventure.
Come on, everyone, let's raise the rafters.
In Singing Together by Vicky Ireland, Miss Harper was played by Sarah Vivers, Mr. Lewis by Alan McMahon, and Mrs. Reeve by Barbara Drennan, Mary by Memphis Dixon, Sid by Carly Green, Alf by Joshua Hemus, Vera by Trinity Lango, Mavis by Charlie Otley, Victor by George Sargent, Betsy by Katie Smith, and Billy by Daniel Tearsley. All other parts were played by members of the cast. The songs featured the following primary schools: Abbey Meads, Amesbury Archer, Box, Crudwell, Drove, Harnham, Hayden Wick, Holt, Kiwi, Larkrise, Manor Fields, Red Oaks, Semley, Shrewton and South Marston. Singing Together was directed by Ben Okapinti and was a Prime Theatre and Aegea Salisbury International Arts Festival production with BBC Wiltshire's Emma Coleman, Ian Dyer and Marie Lennon.